beautiful Los Angeles. This is The Herd, wherever you may be and however you may be listening. We're on iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1. Joy Taylor is joining me. First hour, that thing just flew by. I don't even remember it. I don't even remember the first hour. It's like a bullet train. Flew right past us.
Well, there's a lot going on today.
I got new shoes. I got street credibility. Nick Wright tore me up. I got 3 or 4 of my favorite guests coming up in the next couple hours. Steph Curry's got a new documentary. The documentarian with that is going to be joining us last hour. This is so much fun. So I am really obsessed about this story, about Kevin Durant leaving the Warriors. I think it would be a huge mistake. I think he's the best basketball player in the world. And I say this, I'm not comparing myself to anybody. I'm just telling you, I've moved cross-country 4 times. I get the move thing. I've left 6-figure jobs, 7-figure jobs, great jobs. I've left. I'm good at the leaving thing, and I'm good at summarizing the leaving thing. Here's what you try not to do. Leave for less money and worse management. That's what I've tried to never do. Okay, try to get better management, more money, more years. I get it. Put aside your ego, your vanity. I want to be this. Move to better management. Maybe move for a little more security money. Move for better teammates, better coworkers. That stuff I'm all in on. Move because I want to be the man. Be very careful about that because you can end up being the only man. Sometimes you want to be the man. Shaq, Kobe wanted to be the man. And then Shaq left and Kobe was, the only man. Then he got Pau Gasol. And they won again. So there's a story out that Kevin Durant would consider the Nets, blah, blah, blah. It's interesting. I want to talk about LeBron for a second. So LeBron has moved a bunch. So let's go look at LeBron's 3 moves and examine why LeBron James left each time. Because Kevin Durant has watched a lot of how LeBron has done his business. That is indisputable. They used to train early in their careers. Kevin Durant, smart guy, he's watched what LeBron's done. So let's think and examine LeBron's first move from Cleveland to Miami. Why did he do that? Because he felt trapped. He didn't like the owner. He didn't trust the franchise. They couldn't get him any good stars. So LeBron went Cleveland to Miami because he felt kind of stifled, kind of trapped. He didn't trust the owner. He thought Miami, he could finally play with guys who could play near his level. So he left. Now, why did he go back to Cleveland? Well, that was to restore his image. There was some guilt or something there, but mostly LeBron wanted to restore his image. He didn't like being the villain. He wanted to go back to Cleveland. He wanted to restore his image. He also won, and that was cool. And then, why did LeBron leave for Los Angeles? Well, it was clearly not the best roster. It wasn't the hottest team. He could have gone to Houston. He could have gone to Philadelphia. He could have got business reasons. I don't think there's any question now. It certainly wasn't the best basketball roster, not even close, just a bunch of kids. So in review, why did he leave? He left first because he was stifled. He left second to restore his image. And he left third for business. So let's look at Kevin Durant, who has watched LeBron's moves. Why did Kevin Durant leave Oklahoma City? Oh, he felt stifled, trapped. Oklahoma City has a certain brand. Sam Presti used to work for Popovich. He wanted to be a big star. Billboards around the stadium. They wouldn't let him. Westbrook, hard to play with. Wasn't getting the quality efficiency shots. Much like LeBron's first move. Different people, but he felt trapped. If he leaves now Golden State to New York, what will be the reason? Oh, there's actually 2. To repair his image, I can do it myself, and for business. Isn't that interesting? LeBron left stifled, restore image, business. Kevin would be leaving stifled, repair image, business. The difference is he could accomplish 2 of those things with 1 move. New York would restore his image. Oh, you don't need other great players. And there's no question, much as I like San Francisco, winning in New York does feel big. It's not like I don't think winning in Golden State feels small, but there is a New York component here. I mean, listen, they're just, would we know who Phil Simms is? Eli Manning or bigger? Derek Jeter could be all that and play with the Royals. He wouldn't be Derek Jeter. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Is that as crazy as the move is in my worldview for Kevin Durant? It's got a lot of similarities to LeBron. Kendrick Perkins played with Durant. He talked about those OKC days yesterday on Speak for Yourself.
He left OKC and he was able to be KD. He was able to be outspoken. And there's no knock on the Thunder organization, but they mimic the Spurs organization. Sam Presti grew up under Greg Popovich. So their culture is a lot different. They run their organization the same way. And so when KD left to go to Golden State, now y'all able to see KD speak out and say different things and go about handling, things the way he need to handle it because he's able to do that. He has the freedom now.
But what he doesn't have is the restoration of his image. He still gets ripped for joining. And business-wise, he's got his stocks. He's got all his equities and investments in Silicon Valley. He wants to go as big as you can go in New York. All right, let me shift to this. Good stuff today. There was an article out today. Are the Cowboys